Hello everyone. Today we are going to be dealing with a case where you have received an anonymous, not yet a member slash anonymous receipt, and the member then approaches you to inform you that they have not received their receipt, they have not seen it on 7Me, and they have not even seen it on the receipt on the history of giving. So this is how we deal with that situation. So we're going to first do the receipting process of the anonymous receipt, and then we will fast forward 4 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 months into time, and then the member then comes and tells you, I did not receive my receipt. And then I will show you in the second part how we link these anonymous unidentified receipts to the particular giver. All right, so let's start with the receipting process. So we come to our receipting here. I will open a new batch and I'll go to a bank entry. This is the second week of March 2019. Okay, so there we go. The second week is over here, and then I'm going to capture. Somebody just put a huge amount and we don't know, or even a small one, doesn't really matter. We don't know who they are, and we come and we click not yet a member, and we select the bank account that received the money, and we say it was anonymous because we don't know who the giver was at the point at which we were receiving this amount. But fortunately, they told us that it was tithe. There was a tithe there, but we don't know who the money belongs to. So we come over here and we put 70,000. It was 70,000. That was the tithe. And then we save that receipt and we close the batch as well. So we are done with this batch. We come over here and we close the batch. Remember, this batch contains one receipt and it has a tithe amount of 70,000 from an anonymous giver. Now we go into time. We fast forward time. 2 weeks later, Mrs. Evodia Phillips approaches the treasurer, you as the treasurer, and says, Madam Treasurer or Mr. Treasurer, I was expecting to receive a receipt, but I still haven't received my receipt. Would you be aware what has happened to that offering that I gave? And immediately you remember, yes, there was an anonymous receipt I did on the 9th of March, in the week of the 9th of March. It was for 70,000 and it was anonymous because I didn't see the name on the envelope or on the bank transfers, on the statement of our bank statement. There was no indication of who the owner was, but we could see that it was for tithe. So we receipted it, but now we need to link this receipt to the giver. So you first need the details of the receipt. So you come under reports and come under income and click on view all receipts. This is where you find all of the receipts that you have processed. So let's look at this quickly. You go to reports, you come to income, and then under income you come to view receipts. So you click over there and then you go to the year we are dealing with is 2019 and the period is 03, and we do a quick search, and indeed you find receipt number 16 is the one that you are interested in, and it was for 70,000 that Mrs. Evodia is looking for. So you come and you click on this button here. This second button from the end enables us to be able to print receipts. This one helps us to forward all receipts. This one helps us to print a checklist, and this one is the batch transaction report. So let's quickly click on this one, which will help us to view the receipt. So I'll quickly show us where we get the details that we need to link this receipt. So here we go, and there is the information close to the barcode, the QR code down here. Going to just zoom in quickly here. Okay, here we go. So this information is what we need to be able to link the receipt. So this first part here is the authentication information, and then this second part here is what we need to be able to identify this this receipt. So I'll write this information down, these two sets of information, this data, and then what we do now, this information that you have recorded here, you will now need it when we search for the member and we link this receipt. So now we go to member and we click on search. and here we type Philips, and we do a search. After you have searched for Philips, you will find here is the record of the member, Evodia Phillips, and you come to the last button here. You click on it, then you click on tithes and offerings over here. The easiest way of doing this is to come to assign tithes and offerings, and you click this button that says receipt. So the authentication information I highlighted earlier on, actually if I click here, you will see it more clearly. This first top number is what you are looking for, and that number will be what you enter in this field. The validator is this second number here with which is alphanumeric with the letters and numbers. That's what you will type in that second section. So if we go back to the receipt that I found for this giver, you will find this is the information that we have. On the first part, we have 170,597,271. And then on the validator, we had B8C826. Once you do this, you do a search, and indeed, there is the correct receipt that belongs to this person. So all you need to do is come and tick over here to say this is the receipt that I want to link to Evodia Phillips. Once you do this process, you click on assign offerings, and that is all you need to do to link the anonymous receipt that you have and this giver, Evodia Phillips. So now when they go to their statement or they print in their 7Me, they will be able to see this history of giving. And just to give you comfort, if you come under stewardship here as treasurer, report stewardship, you can also see the giver statement. So I'm going to click here, giver statement, and I'm going to go to our period of consideration, which is in this start from February to March, okay, to March 2019. And here I'll use name. So we want to filter by the name of the giver. So we click over here and we type Evodia. And once we do this, the system will find the person. And when we click on this list here, we'll get the statement of this giver. And right there at the end, receipt number 16, which was done in March of 2019, is 70,000 that has now been linked to this giver. And this is how we deal with the linking of anonymous receipts to the giver when they come forward and request for their receipt to be attached or to be given their receipt. Then this is how you deal with the situation. I hope this was a useful and helpful video. Till next time, have a good day.